In this video, I will conduct a quick comparison between the new AMD Ryzen 8600G APU and the Ryzen 5600G. I will analyze their characteristics, as well as briefly review the new features of the Ryzen 8600G. The Ryzen 8600G will continue to use the AM5 socket, as has been the case since the 7000 series. This processor is built using 4nm semiconductor technology, which is a substantial improvement over the 7nm of the Ryzen 5600G. Although this doesn't result in a change in the number of cores and threads for both processors, we will find interesting updates in the clock speed, where we'll notice an improvement of over 10%, as well as a 100% increase in L2 cache. In terms of power consumption, both processors remain the same. The new processor will also support modern DDR5 memory and PCI Express 4.0, unlike the Ryzen 5600G, which uses DDR4 and PCI Express 3.0 respectively. Regarding graphics, the new integrated graphics show substantial improvements in clock speed and a slight increase in cores. As a novelty, the Ryzen 8600G processor, unlike previous series, will feature AMD Ryzen AI technology, which according to AMD, will unlock a completely new level of efficiency for work, collaboration, and innovation. With all this said, in terms of benchmarks, we'll find that the Ryzen 8600G in Cinebench R23 achieves performances 20% higher in multi-core, and in Geekbench 6, single-core improvements that exceed 20% and over 40% in multi-core. Additionally, in gaming benchmarks of current popular games, the new integrated graphics allow for doubling the FPS achievable with the Vega 7 integrated graphics of the Ryzen 5600G. With the Radeon 760M at low settings and 1080p resolution, 30 FPS can be easily reached, and in many cases, stable 60 FPS, providing a much smoother and enjoyable experience. In summary, when considering between the Ryzen 5 8600G and the Ryzen 5 5600G, it is important to assess the specific characteristics and capabilities of each processor. While both offer solid performance, the Ryzen 5 8600G stands out for its superior performance in benchmarks and included new technologies, making it an ideal choice for those seeking a powerful and efficient computing experience, and especially interesting for affordable entry-level gaming computers. If you found this video useful and informative and would like to learn about some budget PC builds for both processors, I'll provide more information in the video description.